I could live in here. Sketchy. I'm standing straight up.
I was gonna get you.
Oh my god.
Hey guys, I'm Taylor and this is Kevin, and for the last 45 days we've been traveling from our home state of New Jersey to Key West, Florida, while visiting every coastal town along the way.
In the last episode, we explored Myrtle Beach and the neighboring beach towns, and finally tasted the freshly made Krispy Kreme donuts.
Holy crap. Today we arrive in Charleston, North Carolina.
Hey, Noah, how are you?
Hello.
Can you come to the door?
Yes,
Can
please.
you take your temperature for the
Okay.
It's matters? Okay.
Yeah.
Before exploring the city, Kevin and I wanted to explore the surrounding areas, starting with Boone Hall Plantation, America's oldest working plantation and the filming location for Allie Hamilton's summer home in the movie The Notebook. Boone Hall has two main features, the plantation home and gardens and the slave history presentation, which includes a look at their living quarters, historical relics, and lifestyle. We had mixed feelings about visiting Boone Plantation though. We were really excited to see the beautiful landscape, including Avenue of the Oaks and the boathouse. However, we are not proud of what this plantation represents for other Americans. There's a quote, "Those who do not remember the past are condemned to repeat it." So we hope that sharing this will shed light on the past, and let's do our part to make sure this never happens again.
Okay, so we just left Boone Plantation and it's about 5 o'clock and the sunset's here at 5:15. So we quickly looked at Google Maps to figure out where is a good sunset spot because the clouds are looking really, really good. And we found this spot called Shem Creek. And check this out, it's right over the marsh. There's grassland, there's water, and the views are incredible. We got so freaking lucky.
You're so worried about what other people think. You stop standing on your own 2 feet. You spend time in the rearview mirror. The road ahead won't get any clearer. So close your eyes, throw up your head, dance to the rhythm and sing out loud. Get lost in the crowd. Get lost in the
So the sunset didn't really turn out as planned. Clouds must have been a little thicker than we thought, but still definitely a really cool place to come. And then if you go to the top of the boardwalk where we're walking to now, it has quite a few restaurants. So we're gonna check one of those out for happy hour and then probably head back to the van.
If you're looking for a sunset spot, Shem Creek Boardwalk is for sure the spot if you're around Charleston.
Folly Beach, we're here. We have arrived.
Foley.
Intracoastal? Intracoastal?
Intracoastal. Depends if this bridge goes up or not.
Is this it?
I don't think this bridge goes up, so I'm gonna say no, but I could be wrong. But this looks cool. So we believe this is the area where the Outer Banks show is actually filmed, not in the Outer Banks, which is completely
Not in Folly Beach, in James Island.
James Island, which is right
Right
around here.
outside of Folly Beach.
Yeah, basically right here. All right, so we just made it to Foley Beach, and we're gonna go to the beach today for a bit. And I just locked the towel in there, and maybe get some surfing. Foley Beach is pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of the North Shore in Hawaii, with parking just like kind of on the dirt, and very limited parking and stuff. So let's go check out the beach.
Let's go.
What do you think?
It's nice so far.
I can't find the footage, but after the beach we went to the north side of the island, which we quickly learned that's where everyone goes to surf. But after the beach we made our way into Charleston for a nice romantic dinner. Good morning, everybody. We are currently in Charleston, parked along the water right here. We slept here last night and the sun is just about to rise, and we are about to explore Charleston all day today. Yesterday we checked out Foley Island at the beach, had a nice beach day, and then went to 5 churches last night for dinner, which was an old church, and it was really cool. We're going to check it out today during the day with a little bit more light because it'll be right outside.
Spending the day exploring Charleston. We just actually made it to Philadelphia Alley, which my sister actually recommended, and it is one of the most picturesque streets that I've ever been to. It is full of like old stone pavers with the bricks on either sides. Both sides have an amazing amount of colorful greenery with trees that have yellow and green and red leaves that just keep falling when the wind blows, and it is just completely gorgeous. So another thing that makes this court or this alley really cool is it was originally a court full of tenants, but in 1810 it actually burnt down, and the city of Philadelphia sent them a bunch of finances to help them rebuild. And then after that, once it was rebuilt, the court opened it up as the alley that it is today. And then they renamed it Philadelphia Alley after their kind donation.
Woke up with the world in your eyes, sure as the light of the morning. Look up, not a cloud in the sky, but how they appear without warning. When you came along and I sang you a song.
Pineapples represented wealth and hospitality, so the city of Charleston actually put the pineapple fountain here to represent their city's hospitality. And now today is a very frequently visited landmark here.
Covered hills, standing as still as the morning. I felt once like a stranger here.
Alright, so we are headed to the Charleston Historic Market. We're gonna go check it out. Hopefully they have some good stuff. It was created over 100 years ago in Charleston, South Carolina, and it is a sesame cracker that's a little salty, a little sweet, and it's fairly known to the area, so we're going to test them out. So we are continuing the donut review today. We are going to Glazed Gourmet Donuts, but before that we are actually taking a quick pit stop to the Daily to actually get a coffee so that I can enjoy a good coffee with my donut. We're just waiting on Kat here. Take your time. No? So we just got out of the Daily. Very, very cute place. Has lunch, breakfast, pastries, all kinds of delicious stuff. But I got an apple pie latte. And boy, is it delicious. I already tasted it, so this is my first taste, but it's already great. And it's gonna go fantastic with my donut. Alright, so next, we already tried a few, but we are trying the Benny. It's a sesame wafer cookie, and it is salty and sweet and like crunchy. So the lady inside actually said that she could compare it to a peanut brittle. Worth a try. It's very good. It tastes like caramel with sesame seeds. It's got like that molasses taste where it feels like it like sticks to your teeth a little bit.
Definitely gets stuck in your molars, that's for sure. But it's a hard wafer that's a little bit saltier than like a vanilla wafer, and like Taylor said, with a little bit of caramel. That's how I would describe it, but thinner and crunchier.
Super crunchy.
Pretty good though. Glad we got them.
Test out the Benny when you're here. Definitely recommend. This little bag was $6 at the local Charleston Historic Market. I do believe that you could probably find these throughout Charleston, not just at the market, but that's where we love ours.
Donut time.
I've got 2 tickets to the game on Sunday. Would you wanna take a chance and come with me? I always thought that we would hang out someday, but I don't.
Alright, so we went with the apple fritter and the regular glazed donut. They are known for their gourmet glaze, so their regular glaze might not be their best, but the review is the review, and we got to go for it. So here it is. It looks like a
It looks good.
vanilla glaze, icing on top that drips over, but it looks pretty good. Let's go for it. Fluffy donut, completely different from the Krispy Kreme that was our last donut in South Carolina, in Myrtle Beach. It's weird because I'm used to it melting in my mouth, but this one tastes more like a Dots donut, but I don't think it's gonna beat it. Still good, but notice how it's still the perfect shape, which is really weird. It's kind of like a sponge. It expands and opens. So I'm gonna take a bite and watch it open back up. I just think it's really weird, but that's kind of like, imagine that in your mouth.
Wow.
Right?
I did see it expand.
I was not expecting that, so it is different. It's good though. It's crazy how it gets the form back.
It's just weird. Yeah, definitely not as good as Dots, but it's kind of dry. I think that's why. The glaze is good though. The cake, the donut itself is just dry.
Right.
It's also $1.14 though, so maybe first thing in the morning it will be a little bit better.
Good point. We are excited for
This one's gonna be good. Good.
the apple fritter. Let me pull this out.
Oh yeah.
Look how big this
So
thing
this is the apple fritter. In the middle, there's bacon. So, I'm not sure if we'll like it or not, but it looks really good, and we love a good apple fritter, or I at least love a good apple fritter, so I'm really excited to taste this.
This would probably be so good in the microwave for 5 seconds.
So good. This is a really big bite. I'm gonna get crazy here.
How is it?
Oh yeah,
Better than the glaze?
totally. Just banging. I don't know if I love the bacon in it, but it has like a smoky taste. But the actual apple fritter part is so good. So good. I don't like the bacon in it.
Taylor's right with the bacon. It's really smoky, so it overpowers the apple fritter, and I recommend no bacon on it.
Yeah.
Well, after 10 minutes of trying to get this off, we finally unlocked it. These holy spokes are a pain in the butt. But now we're gonna go cruise around Charleston.
Now I feel like I need some serious hand sanitizer.
All right, here we go. Oh, look at this thing. And we're in Athens.
And what?
We're in Athens.
When I text you,
Go right.
I'm always overthinking me and you. I showed up late to my neighbor's party. Worked more.
Wow, look at that catamaran.
Look at it. Because you're never gonna get wet. I'm just kidding.
Way around a crowd I hardly knew. Then I saw you walking through that doorway. I only came because I knew you'd be here too. I don't wanna.
And he's on it for 2 seconds and he can't handle the crappy bike.
We can just ride our bikes right behind the horses and get the horses fit. It's actually not free. It's we're paying for it.
I got that whole thing. People are gonna know how cheap you are.
Copyright claim.
Confident that you're my weakness.
Now where are we headed?
Battery, where we saw that.
I'm just kidding, I already knew that. Oh, this house is cute.
Always overthinking me and you.
So we are standing at the Battery in Charleston, which was the battleground between the Union and the Confederate in the Civil War. And now it's just a big playground for little kids to climb on canyons.
Canyons or cannons?
And
Or.
van lifers to sleep by the water. I'm not complaining.
True, that is a great perk. We were nervous that we weren't going to find parking in Charleston, but on this road, actually, a bunch of people park overnight and nobody bothers you, so it's actually great.
All right.
Like we said, a playground for little and big kids.
Never trying to impress you. Heart beats faster when I text you. Always overthinking me and you.
After our bike tour around Charleston, we made our way to the Darling for happy hour because they have $1 oysters and their happy hour menu is fantastic. I highly recommend going here if you're in Charleston because they have happy hour every single day. Anyway, that's it for Charleston. Join us next week as we make our way further south towards the next state of Georgia in search of warmer weather. Can you look at the size of this tree? I mean, this is almost as big as a sequoia tree out in Sequoia National Park. I can't get over it. Just a little bit wider than me, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I could live in here. Sketchy. I'm standing straight up.
I was gonna get you.
Oh my God. I'm standing inside this tree. Stand straight up in that thing. That is insane.
Kev, on a scale of, that's not a scale, but which one are you more impressed with? The tree or the plantation house?
Yeah, I'm 100% more impressed with the tree. If you're coming to the Boone Plantation, go to the left, skip the house tour, and just go right to this giant oak. You can stand inside the core of it. And it's still alive. Crazy.
Some behind the scenes footage.
She won't let me grab the real camera, so this is the quality you're getting, folks. Ain't that right? Ain't that right?
Maybe.
That's what I thought. All right. On to the castles.
Oh, the castles. Look at my face.
Oh my God. blooper.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Struggling a bit?
Let's go, let's not wait. Oh, you gotta be on camera?
Every second counts.
Every second.